Hi, Collector's Corner here. Today we'll be taking a look at Transformers Age of the Primes Autobot Powerglide. And there he is in his box. Take a close look. Sorry about the thunder, it's rainy here. Anyway, there is Powerglide in his box. You can zoom in a little. Just here and there. Arms. Yeah. Nice picture of Powerglide on the side. Jet mode. A10 Warthog, or Thunderbolt, I think it's called. Yeah, Transformers Autobot Powerglide. On the side, that same picture of Powerglide. Age of the Primes, Autobot Powerglide. On the other side, 13 Primes, R1. Age of the Primes Deluxe class. On the top, you get Autobot Powerglide. Bottom, stuff. On the back, his robot mode and his features. He does come with a mask. From that one episode of, what was it? Trailbreaker Goes to Hollywood or something? Something like that. And yeah, 20 steps. Yeah, that's it for the packaging. Let's open him up and see what he's actually like. There he is out of the box. And you can see he's very much Powerglide in his robot mode. So yeah, let's get into it. Take a look at his face. Just this a bit, you can see, and there he is. There's his face, nice big blue eyes, gray mouth plate, silver face, not bad. Has a little forehead nub there, and done in silver paint. Not much to speak of that, but it is there. This nice shiny Autobot logo on his chest. Very gray for the arms, just a single dab of red here on the top of the hands. Did some paint for the crotch there, blue and yellow. Nothing for the thighs, just gray plastic. Lots of red plastic for the legs. Red for the engines. Not much there. Back. Pretty clean backpack, all things said and done. A lot of screws and pins there. And yeah, we'll talk about that one in a bit. Yeah, very sparsely painted overall, but it is there. So yeah, all in all, pretty nice looking Powerglide in robot mode. Articulation wise, his head can rotate all the way around, though it's hard to do with the wings in the way, but can slightly look up, not much. Can slightly look down, again, not by much. It's got some very small amounts of side to side. Very odd how it works. The shoulders, they can rotate all around. Can go T-pose all the way out. Does get a biceps roll. It gets up to there, slightly under 90 degrees, but if you tap it in, that's 90 degrees. Nothing at the wrists, they just fall down. The shoulders, I mean, you can totally untap this if you really want to. Not sure why you'd want to, but you can. It gets a waist swivel, very nice. You can kick up all the way, pretty far. You can kick back, not as far, but still good enough. It does get a thigh sole there. Can kick out, but the wings will get in the way, so that's as far as it goes. Not much there to speak of. I mean, you can try to move it away, but yeah, it's not gonna allow much movement there at the thigh outward. I mean, yeah, the hip, you get the thigh swivel. You get the knee bend, which is technically ratcheted, soft ratchet. It has that point, and then you move it, it'll tap in there, and then it'll tap in there at 90 degrees, which is kind of odd. You can feel the indents when you go back. Yeah, very weird that it's soft ratcheted in those 3 points. And the foot, it can't move down, it can't move up, but it can rotate. And you get a little ankle tilt, not a lot. Well, you got a lot to this side for transformation, but the actual usable ankle tilt is just that, not much. Still, he looks okay. It's pretty nice Deluxe. It's kind of smaller than most Deluxes, but hey. Accessory wise, he gets two. He gets his little gun here, done in gunmetal gray, shiny gunmetal gray. Very nice. It's pretty standard gun. I'm pretty sure I've seen it somewhere. I think it looks like Ironhide guns, but I can't be sure. I can't find my Ironhide to check his guns. But yeah, very standard gun. I'm pretty sure they've included it somewhere else before. I just can't pinpoint where. Tell us down below if you know where this was included before, if it was. Anyway, it's a nice gun. Very standard. He can hold it in his fist, like so. You can tap it into the pylons here, like so. Shoulder gun if you really want to. Or you can tap it into the back for storage. Rotate it down if you want. Yeah. But he's supposed to hold it. And his other accessory. Sorry, it's the alien mask from the episode Hoist Goes to Hollywood. And it's a pretty nice alien mask. I do like the detailing. There he is with the wiggly eyes. Nice detail all around, done in a nice minty green. With the teeth right there. Very interesting looking mask. The back, clearly cast in gradium painted in this minty green. Big ears, big alien ears. Yeah, it's a nicely done mask. And to place it on his face, you want to come up here and pull on this little knob on the top of his head, like so, to pull it up. And note of caution, this thing is very tight. When I got it on the box, it was really impossible to get out. After a few tries and several up and downs, it's gotten easier, but yeah, it was very tight at the beginning. So you pull it out and you want to rotate his face around to expose the clip there, and you can bring back the little knob so it latches there and prevents it from spinning. And then you can use the clip here to connect there. So, and there he is in his alien mode for the movie. And of course you can recreate the movie scene. Like so. And there he is in his alien walking sense. Ah, very nice. I do like how it looks with the mask on. It's a very interesting thing to include for that one scene in that one episode. Hoist Goes to Hollywood. Yeah, very interesting. And the last thing to talk about with Powerglide in robot mode, of course, is his extra feature here from the episode The Girl Who Loved Powerglide. At the end of the episode, when they pronounce their love for each other, even though he's a robot and she's a human, Powerglide opens his chest and shows a nice little lighted heart. So he can do the same thing here. Open up the chest panel here, like so, and you can see he has a little heart in there, done in pink. And you go getting close here, make the light. You can see there's a lot of molded in detail, all painted silver in there with a little heart done in pink. The door panel also has a lot of molded in detail. Lots of detail in there. Yeah, very nice. Nod to that one episode with that one scene at the end. Yeah, there it is. Powerglide in robot mode. So, for comparisons, here he is with Legacy G1 Prime. He's quite a bit smaller than Legacy G1 Prime, and he was small. Here he is with a regular Seeker, and yes, he's actually quite a bit smaller than Thundercracker here. Zoom out a bit. Yeah, quite a bit smaller. Here he is with my only other A10 Thunderbolt transformer. This is Pterodive, Energon Pterodive. Yes, he's a good guy, but he's still named Pterodive. The only other A10 Thunderbolt I own. And yeah, he's much thinner, but about the same size. Here he is with the only other mini bots I own. Road Ranger Types, or whatever the name is for the GoBot. Yeah, he's slightly shorter than they are, shockingly enough. Not by much. I mean, the tip of the nose cone, he's about the same height. But they have the truck front up above their head, so they get to be a little taller. And last but not least, here he is with his friends from that episode. Hoist goes to Hollywood. There is, well, not Hoist, but close enough to Hoist. And there he is with Sunspeaker. And you can see he's quite a bit smaller, even though in the episode he was about the same size as these guys. Oh, yeah. But yeah, they look kind of good together. So for transformation, the first thing you want to do is fold in his fists like so, and you want to rotate his arms around. You want to fold up at the elbow until it tabs in, and then you want to tab in this section to that tab right there, like so. Same thing on the other side. I'm going to rotate his hand, his arms, tab it in, and then tab in this section to his tab ring. Like so. With that tabbed in, you can come back to the back and untab it from there. Extend it down, like so. And you can untab the wings. Rotate them around and leave them there for now. You want to come down to the feet. You want to rotate the whole foot back until it tabs in. You want to rotate out the wing like so. Then you want to come to the engine here. You want to pull it out. It's on a pinned hinge right there, but a friction hinge onto the leg. So you'll likely pop it out, but you want to push it up like so. Same thing on this side. You want to, yeah, see? It'll pop off because the pinned hinge is tighter than the friction hinge, so it doesn't want to there move before the friction hinge on tabs. Go, rotate it up. Then you can tab everything in like so, and the wing tabs in the middle, like that. You can leave his head, his face poking out, or you can always rotate it out if you want for the mask tab there. And you can come back here and you can bring back the backpack here section and tab it in to the rest of the fuselage here, like so. And then you can take the wings and this tab will tab into that slot right there, like so. And same thing on this side. Make sure this stays tabbed in. This one stays tabbed in as well. And there you have. Oh. And you want to tab in the cockpit here to the rest of the plane, like so. And there you have Powerglide. You want to fold these hinges flat, which I don't understand why, but hey, we'll talk about it in a bit. Oh, and there you have Powerglide in his jet mode, in his A10 Thunderbolt mode. There he is. And it's an okay jet mode. Not the best, but yeah, it works. Yeah. Take a look at it. There's very, very red Powerglide. Gets silver for the cockpit, windshields and windows. Nice nose cone there. All red for the wings here. You get the Autobot symbol done in a red and silver. The rest is just flat red. Interestingly enough, they decided to mold in the G1 rub sign. But it's not a rub sign. It's just molded in and painted silver and black. So even if you rub it, nothing's gonna happen. But it's interesting that they decided to mold that in. I don't know why they chose that, but hey. There you are, all in all. The engines are still very red. He does get a bit of silver paint on the front, which you can hardly see, but it is there. And yeah, these are very hollow engines. The fins here, no paint, just red. G1 back, not much to speak of. The bottom, yes, the whole robot is just right there. No hiding the robot. Yeah. All in all, not a bad jet mode. Yeah. There he is. Weapon storage. You can plug in the gun over here at the top or one of the two ports under the wings. Instructions say plug it in at the top, and the face mask you can plug it in the same place. There's no other place for it, so you can just tap it in there. Yeah. And there he is with all his weapons. Yeah. For comparison. So for comparison, here he is with Legacy G1 Prime, and you can see he's about the same size overall. Here he is with Terradive, and I don't have his landing gear weapon thing, so he's a bit not stable. But there, as you see, he's a better looking A10 jet plane overall. Here he is with a mini bot, Road Ranger. See, he's a bit larger overall with wingspan. Here he is with Thundercracker, Studio Series, and yeah. Not entirely sure the scale's right in the real world. An F-16 versus a A10. But it looks okay. And last but not least, here he is with his friends from the cartoon, from that episode. Hoist, well, not Hoist, but you know, almost Hoist. And Sunstreaker. Yeah. They're okay together, I suppose. Yeah, overall, I do kind of like him. He's an okay Powerglide. This is my first Powerglide ever. I never had the G1 toy. I never had any of the other Powerglides that have been released through the years, including the movie Powerglide and some other Powerglides. With the Commando Wars Powerglide. You know, this is the first one, so yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's okay. Yeah, that is it. Overall, I think it's a pretty good figure. He's a little small and not really all that detailed, but he's okay. He's fun. He gets a nice jet mode. And interesting accessories. Yeah, that mask, although not required, is a nice add-on. If you remember that episode and you like it, you can have the mask. It's really interesting to have. The gun is nothing to write home about, but it's okay. Otherwise, yeah, well articulated, nicely jointed. Yeah, I like him. He's pretty good. If you can find him, go order him. There'll be a link in the description down below and in the pinned comment below. So go click on that if you want to buy one for yourself. It really helps us out if you go through our links. Thank you. And yeah, with that said, please like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell to get notified of future videos. And yeah, again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.